I've set up a situation like you described. By default, it's given me a 5-iron here. It's a little downhill. If I hit this 5-iron, it's going to go off the back of the green if I hit my standard shot, which by my stock swing, I hit a bit of a low draw. So let me just try to hit a couple, see if I can get a good one in here, and how it plays out. I'm not the best golfer, so I might miss a few. I'm on pro difficulty, but the concepts will carry over to amateur. You can see, pretty low draw. One hopped a little past the hole, and it's 15 yards by. If I want to play that last shot again, I'm going to come back here. Instead of the 5-iron, I could try going down to the 6, which might get me there. Good high 6 right at the flag. And it got on, but it's still 30 feet short. So I could play it safe, play the shorter club, and just move on. But if I really want to chase the flag, or I'm in a situation I need to get that in between distance, there's a few ways I could do it. You just saw that standard 6-iron shot come about 30 feet short. I could take the shorter club and hit it lower, maybe with less spin. If I happen to be a big draw or hook slice player, I could cut that down to optimize my distance a bit. Since I'm a fairly straight draw player, my best bet would be to play one back in my stance, so I'm hitting down on it a bit more, and I want to hit one much lower, closer to like 50, 60 feet of max height. That'll naturally have less spin. It'll roll out a lot more on the green. So let's see what I can do if I can get a good low one in here. So you can see that's a lot lower. And that 6-iron was long enough to squeak off the back of the green. So if I found a nice medium there between 105 feet of height and 60 feet, you could get one that's right at the hole. Alternatively, if you happen to be more comfortable taking distances off by adding height or adding curve, you could keep the 5-iron that was going way too far with my standard shot, but if I move it up in my stance, so I'm hitting up on the ball more, and I introduce more curve to it, it'll lose more total distance. So I'm going to try to hit a higher max height than my standard shot was earlier, and I'm going to try to cut across the ball to give it more curve, and hopefully those two will take distance off of it. I left that a bit out to the right, but you can see that's much higher than even some of the 6-iron shots. And if I get up to the green, if I had got that on line, that's the exact distance to the hole. 203 yards was what I was trying to get. So there's a lot of ways to get the distances you need. It's just about what you're comfortable doing and what the situation calls for. I only have 3 miles an hour of wind, but there's going to be variables where whether you're curving a ball into or with the wind will impact your decision about how you play it. But ultimately, more reliably than trying to swing a different speed, I really recommend trying to play with your trajectories and your ball flights to get those in-between distances.